Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is going to be something different from the usual topic, so I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. What is aerospace medicine? Aerospace medicine is a branch of preventive medicine that promotes the clinical and preventive health of people in flight and space. Branches. It is loosely divided into aerospace medicine and aviation medicine. Aviation medicine began in the early 20th century with the arrival of motorized flight. It is a powered aircraft that uses onboard propulsion with mechanical power generated by an aircraft engine. Whereas aerospace medicine was launched in the 1960s with the advent of space travel. What are they trained for and how? Health issues range from general ambulatory care issue, for example minor surgery and outpatient treatment, to aerospace specific topics like exposure to low barometric pressure. It means that the pressure within the atmosphere of Earth and also known as atmospheric pressure. The normal barometric pressure is 29.92 inches, whereas the highest is 32.01 inches, which occurred in the middle of Siberia. And the lowest was 25.90 inches in a typhoon in the South Pacific. The reduced oxygen, excess radiation, accelerative forces, and physiological changes resulting from microgravity are more such things. In general, physicians trained in aerospace medicine practice healthcare in population exposed to flight and space. Consult on the physical and engineering aspect of the flight environment and manage public safety issue at the variety of regulatory agency. Aerospace medicine and emergency medicine are complementary specialties for several reasons. Each requires for evaluation and stabilization of patients in a less than perfectly controlled environment. Training for mass casualty incidents serve as preparation for airline crashes and disaster medicine training along with out of hospital care and toxicology such as radiation contributes to the preparation of manned spaceflight. The variety of clinical problems encountered in aerospace medicine overlap with emergency medicine, ranging from treatment of multiple trauma patients after an airline accident to running of a medical clinic for aircrew. Now come the specialization field. So let's see the aviation field. In the aviation field, they may choose to specialize in civil aviation, military aviation, or space flight. First, a medical consultant for a major airline. They will oversee the health of a pilot, flight attendant, and ground staff. He or she is likely to run clinic to manage the medical problem of aircrew, such as barotrauma. It is the injury caused by a change in air pressure affecting typically the ear or the lungs. Occupationally injuries such as back pain, common complaint, and return to work assignment. The consultant is usually a trained aviation medical examiner AME and as such gives out the pilot medical certificates from the Federal Aviation Administration, the Canadian Civil Aviation or the United Kingdom Civil Aviation Authority. In addition, he or she will ensure the protocols are followed, including medical clearance for passengers, medical kit on board the aircraft, emergency procedures, and air quality control, to name a few. Second is a flight physician. He is or she is one of who usually works for an aeromedical transport company. This individual is in charge of flight planning in conjunction with the medical team. In particular, the flight physician will determine whether the patient is fit to fly, assess the patient's oxygen requirement and the aircraft cabin pressure, and determine if any special equipment is required. The physicians escort patients on board different aircraft types such as small fixed wing, commercial, helicopter, and will work to minimize the risk of barotrauma and problems resulting from the risk of hyponic in-flight environment. That is the condition that occurs when the human brain is deprived of accurate oxygen. And this is the reason why the flight attendant explained the aircraft passenger about the use of oxygen mask. Often, this physician is attached to the university center and will be in charge of medical education for resident and medical staff. Third, director for a specialized aviation authority, such as the International Civil Aviation Organization. The director will lead a professional, technical, and clerical team that is engaged in policy development, evaluation, and administration. This individual will develop aeromedical education program for flight crew and civil aviation pilot. He or she will supervise the creation of the didactic material used in the program as well as general medical publication such as aviation safety brochures and research technical reports. Now let's see the space field. The space field has a doctor called as flight surgeon. What does a flight surgeon mean? Given the significant investment in training and preparation for mission, it is critical that flight crew members are kept as healthy as possible. To that end, NASA assigns a special doctor called a flight surgeon to each crew once they are assigned to a mission. A flight surgeon is a physician that has specialized training and board certification in aerospace medicine. What qualification is required for a flight surgeon? As told above, a flight surgeon is a physician that has specialized training and board certification in aerospace medicine. Most flight surgeons will undergo an average of 12 to 14 years of undergraduate, medical, residency, and clinical training before earning the title. And the training doesn't stop here. Flight surgeon must stay current on new technologies and advancement in telemedicine. It is a practice of medicine using technology to deliver care at a distance. And paraceuticals, it is any kind of drug used for medical purpose like cough syrup. Also, the treatment protocols and diagnostic techniques to address the challenges of medical care for the crew on orbit. Now let's see what are the responsibilities. Flight surgeons oversee the healthcare of medical training when they are preparing for the mission and also take up any medical issue that arise before, during or after space flight. During a mission, flight surgeons work for the console in the NASA Mission Control Center (MCC) under the call sign surgeon and hold weekly private medical conferences with the astronaut. Flight surgeons do not have to report the details of the conference back to the mission control. However, if they learn something that could affect the mission, they inform the flight director. Now, the most important part, the career opportunities a aerospace medicine student will get. In India, the Institution of Aerospace Medicine IAM is the sole institution in India for students who aspire to make a career in aerospace medicine. It is one of its kind in entire South Asia for conducting courses in aerospace medicine. Students must complete the MBBS and they specialize in Doctor of Medicine level MD. Now let's see in abroad. Combining the broad spectrum of medical science with aviation, there is an array of sectors offering job prospects in aerospace medicine. Here is a list of employment areas in which you can build a prosperous career after completing a degree in aerospace medicine. First, NASA. Second, Federal Aviation Administration. Third, National Transport and Safety Board. Fourth, Airline Medical Department. Fifth, Airline Medical Clinic. Sixth, Aerospace Manufacturing. Seventh, Commercial Spaceflight Operation. And eighth, Military. I hope you enjoyed and liked the information above. Please do share your reviews in the comment section and do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.